Jai Gurudev. Michael, thank you for joining us today. You have had such a unique journey with the Art of Living Foundation. Can you tell us about the early days when Gurudev Sri Sri Ravi Shankarji would visit the United States? Absolutely, Gurudev would come to the United States for about 3 weeks at a time. During these visits, he traveled to various cities, and when he came to California, he often stayed in the same house. After his public talks, he would return to this house where we held small satsangs. We would sing a few bhajans. He would share some insights and then have some fun. He was known to take out a water gun and playfully squirt everyone. We would conclude the evening with some prasad. That sounds like a magical time. You mentioned an intense spiritual experience you had during one of these satsangs. Could you share more about that? Yes, I remember it vividly. During one satsang, I had this overwhelming desire to experience samadhi. I recalled reading Autobiography of a Yogi by Paramahansa Yogananda, where one of his devotees experienced deep meditation and samadhi. I had the same yearning at that moment. As we sang bhajans, I had a strong intuition to let go of the tambourine and bells I was playing and just sit still. As I did, my meditation deepened to the point where I felt completely paralyzed. My mind went blank and I lost all sense of time, space, and self. When I finally emerged from this state, the room had emptied and Gurudev was in his room. I could barely speak and I was just laughing uncontrollably because I couldn't find words. Gurudev even looked at me and said he wanted to give the experience to someone but no one else was ready. And since I was asking for it, I received the full dose. It was an incredibly powerful and beautiful experience. Wow, that sounds profound. You were also present during the recording of the Bhakti Sutras. Can you tell us about that? Yes, that was another significant period. The Bhakti Sutras began in Los Angeles. Interestingly, before I joined the Art of Living, I was part of a group called Making Love Work, and we rented their facility for a series of talks with Gurudev. This is where he began discussing divine love. We then toured North America spreading these teachings. It was truly fascinating to witness and be part of this journey. You mentioned a memorable conversation with Gurudev about a diamond. Can you share that story with us? Of course. We had a silence course in Los Angeles in the Pacific Palisades. I had rented a camera and brought lights and a microphone to record Gurudev. This was the first time we recorded him on video. The groups were very intimate back then, with around 80 people being considered a large gathering. When I set up the camera, it disrupted the close setting, and one teacher, Janelle, was furious. She felt the camera ruined the intimacy of being with Gurudev, close to Gurudev. At the end of the course, we were heading to British Vancouver for the Guru Purnima celebration. I asked Gurudev if I should bring the camera to Canada. He paused and then smiled, saying, "No, leave it. The real diamonds are in the hearts of people." This was a gentle reminder of where the true value lies, in our hearts and our experiences, not in the material recordings. That's a beautiful lesson. It must have been such an honor to witness and record these moments. Any final thoughts you would like to share? It truly was an honor. Each moment with Gurudev has been a blessing, filled with wisdom and love. Being part of the Art of Living Foundation has transformed my life in ways I never imagined. It is a reminder to be careful what you wish for, as the universe and the Guru are always listening and ready to respond in ways that are beyond our understanding. Jai Gurudev.